The question I have is this: how many multi-millionaires that we have here in Africa? How many billionaires that we have here in Africa? Is this possible or is this not possible? Can we have a direct flight from the Caribbean to Africa? And on that video that I did, and a lot of the comment sections, and people want that. Lots of people want that. So now we are talking to our billionaires and our multimillionaires in Africa. Most valuable treasure, she said, you are speaking a lot of facts. We want to visit the land that our ancestors were born, to feel the real connection of our ancestral homeland. This is not coming from me, guys. This is coming from most valuable treasure. She wants to come to the land of Africa, the motherland, the homeland. The people that we're speaking for here, we're not speaking for the whole Jamaican, because I know there's a lot of Jamaicans who want nothing to do with Africa. But there's a lot of Jamaicans who want to do something with Africa. There's a lot of Jamaicans who want to come to Africa. There's a lot of Caribbean people, not just only Jamaican, in Trinidad, in Guyana, in the Dominican Republic. There's a lot of people who want to come to Africa. I'm only speaking to those people who want to connect with Africa. The same way I want to connect with the Caribbean. I'm speaking with the people in Africa. I'm speaking for the people in Africa who want to connect with the Caribbean. If you don't want to connect, you don't have to watch this video. This one is from Jamali. Jamali, she says, a piece from Nigeria was supposed to have started an air service from Lagos, Accra, Kingston around 2 years ago. However, of unforeseen issues, it was cancelled. She continued, she said, also when President Nelson Mandela came to Jamaica in the 90s, he said he will look into having SAA flight to New York to stop over in Jamaica. Since then, we have not heard anything else about it. So this has been going since the time of Nelson Mandela. And we now, the children of Africa, we're still speaking about it. Now it's 2024. This was early in the 90s. This was early in the 90s that Mandela was also speaking about this issue. I'm sure he's talking about us African. We need to come together. We need to be together. We are one. We are not different. I'm not different because I'm a South African to a Zimbabwean. I'm not different to a Nigerian. I'm not different to a Ghanaian. I'm not different to anybody who comes from Africa. I'm not different to a Kenyan. I'm not different to a Burundian. I'm not different to any country in Africa. I'm in Africa. This one comes from Howard Jessica. This also might be purposeful, as the world knows if Jamaica and Africa continent connect, it will be fire. South African Airline, Kenyan Airways, Jambo and Ethiopian should all have direct flight, as a direct flight from anywhere to Jamaica is like printing money. I've done a video a couple days ago. This phone of mine is going to interrupt me. So yeah, I've done a video about direct flight from Africa to the Caribbean, and I can guarantee you that A lot of people in the Caribbean, a lot of people in Africa want that flight from Africa to the Caribbean, Caribbean straight to Africa. The question I have is this: how many multi-millionaires that we have here in Africa? How many billionaires that we have here in Africa? Is this possible or is this not possible? Can our multi-millionaires and our billionaires that we have here in Africa, can they make this happen? Can they make this happen? Because this is, for me, it is possible. It is possible. Until it is done, it almost looks impossible. Until it is done, it is almost look impossible. Is this dream, can this dream be true? Can this dream come true? I believe so, this dream can come true. Guys, I haven't introduced myself. My name is Hlulani, the Tsonga Prince from South Africa. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. 75% of you guys are watching my YouTube channel, but you have not subscribed. So kindly, before we move forward, that's the one of the only way to support my channel is to subscribe and watch my videos until to the end. When they play the video, when they play the adverts, please don't skip the adverts, because that's a way of how you can support my channel to grow. Let's get back to the topic of can we have a direct flight from the Caribbean to Africa? And on that video that I did, and a lot of the comment sections, and people want that. Lots of people want that. So now we are talking to our billionaires and our multimillionaires in Africa. We're talking to you, sir and ma'am. You have the power, you have the money, you have the influence. We as influencers on social media, we can talk about it. We can inspire people. We can inspire you because you have the money, you have the power to make it happen. We don't have the money to make it happen, but we know that you have the money because you are multimillionaire. We are talking to you. We know that you are a billionaire. We are talking to you. You are from Africa or you are from the Caribbean. What are we asking from you? You can go to the video that I posted in somewhere here. Yeah, this video here, I posted that video. Go to the comment section and see that the people of Africa, the people of the Caribbean, they want to see this happen in our lifetime. We want to see this happen, and we know it can happen. We know it can happen. But who can make it happen? It's the politicians. It's our leaders who can talk to the business community to make it happen. Because the business community is the one who's going to make this happen. The people are hungry to see that direct flight from Africa to the Caribbean and Caribbean to Africa. I will read you some of the comment that people are saying. It is not me, it's the people who are there in the Caribbean, it's the people who are here in Africa. What our business people going to do about this? Nigeria. How many billionaires that Nigeria have? How many multimillionaires that Nigeria have? South Africa. How many multimillionaires in South Africa? And how many black billionaires here in South Africa? Because this, it does not even really need you to be a multi-billionaire. Multi-millionaire can make these things happen. Two big people in this Africa, even one can make it happen. Make the dream of Africa come true. Make the dream of the Caribbeans come true. Africa is waiting to get that direct flight. And this visa issue, you saw in the comment section, we in Africa, we don't want visa. We in Africa, we don't want visa. I don't need, when I need to move to Kenya to have visa, I don't need a visa to go to many of these other countries in Africa. The visa issue was meant for us not to communicate to each other. It's very obvious. So we ask our leaders, our politicians, to take off the visa so that Africa can grow, so Africa can lead, so Africa can become one, so Africa can see the future of this Africa. Africa need to grow. Africa need to grow. The Caribbean need to grow. We need to exchange our services to each other. The Caribbean and Africa. You saw on the video that I've done, the people are hungry. The people want to come together. The people want to be one, united. So can our politicians, our leaders, our business people to come together and make this dream come true? Guys, it's very hot. I had my fan on, but I switched it off because of the echo and the air that's coming straight to the mic. But we want to see Africa unite, guys. Let me read you some of the comment, what they said on the video that I did on my last video. If you haven't watched that video, guys, go watch that video and go read the comments on that video. You will see that Africa, because sometimes we make only one video and we forget about there's no follow-up videos to keep the conversation going, because we want to keep the conversation going. Most valuable treasure, she said, you are speaking a lot of facts. We want to visit the land that our ancestors were born, to feel the real connection of our ancestral homeland. This is not coming from me, guys. This is coming from most valuable treasure. She wants to come to the land of Africa, the motherland, the homeland. But because of these connections that we need to do, these people who want to come here, and look now, I'm speaking, I've seen some other comments that one or two persons came there and say whatever they said, The people that we're speaking for here, we're not speaking for the whole Jamaican, because I know there's a lot of Jamaicans who want nothing to do with Africa. But there's a lot of Jamaicans who want to do something with Africa. There's a lot of Jamaicans who want to come to Africa. There's a lot of Caribbean people, not just only in Jamaica, in Trinidad, in Guyana, and Dominican Republic. There's a lot of people who want to come to Africa. I'm only speaking to those people who want to connect with Africa. The same way I want to connect with the Caribbean. I'm speaking with the people in Africa. I'm speaking for the people in Africa who want to connect with the Caribbean. If you don't want to connect, you don't have to watch this video. Continue with your life. But there's a lot of people in the Caribbeans who want to come back to the motherland. Those are the people that I'm speaking to. Those are the Afro-Jamaicans that I'm speaking to. Those are the Afro-Trinidadians. I don't know if I'm saying that right. The people from the Trinidad that want to come to Africa. Those who are connected to Africa. If you are not connected to Africa, God bless you. God bless you. Be connected to where your ancestors come from. But the people in those Caribbean, where the ancestors come from Africa, I'm speaking to those people. I'm speaking to those people who want to come back here. There are a lot of Jamaicans, there's a lot of the people in the Caribbean who want a direct flight from Africa to the Caribbean. I'm speaking to those people. If you don't want it, it is fine. We are not forcing you. Nobody's forcing you. Keeping on living your life the way you want to live your life. But the people who want to come back home, like most valuable treasure, she want to come back home to the motherland. She want to come back home. And here's another one, guys. Guys, 75% of you guys are watching my videos, but you have not subscribed. I don't know what you're waiting for. Please, to support my channels, for my channel to grow, just hit the subscribe button, and then there's that bell thing there. Just hit that, also that bell thing there. So every time when I upload the videos, it can alert you that I've uploaded the video, so that every time when I upload the videos, you can support me just watching my videos, so that I can get more small revenue or big revenue, so that I can keep on making more videos. There's actually 4 other ways that you can support me, guys. The first way that you can support me, watch the video until to the end. That's the free way, guys. Watch the videos from the beginning to the end. That's the way you can support me. If they play adverts, please don't skip the adverts. Keep on watching the advert from the beginning to the end. That's a way that you can help me grow this channel. And the second way that you can also help me grow this channel, it's there, somewhere here or here. One of the two way, here or here. There's a join button. Hit the join button. Under the join button, you'll see there's 3 packages you can donate. You can become a member. When you become a member, it's a monthly fee that you can pay. You can pay from, it starts from less than less than $2. In South African rand, less than 30 rand. You can contribute to my channel. Just becoming a member, contributing 30 rand, even more if you want to contribute more to my channel, so that I can keep on making these videos, so that I can keep on growing, guys. So there's another way that you can support me as to grow this channel. Then the other way, get the super chats. Super chats, you can donate also in the super chat, $1, $2, half a dollar, 1 rand or 10 rand, whatever amount that you feel free to donate to this channel, so that I can keep on making more videos, so that I can grow the channel. Then the other last way that what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put my account number somewhere here. So when I put the account number, so if you want to deposit the money direct straight to my account, so I get it immediately, you can do that. I'll put the account somewhere here or here, one of the two. I'll put the account there, so that you can help me grow my channel. So with your help, it will help me to grow this channel. But guys, even when you don't have even if you don't have dollar, the only thing that you need to do is watch my videos, watch those adverts. That is also good enough for me. I will able to continue make more videos. As long as you guys are watching and you're watching the adverts, I think that is also good enough for me. You don't have to have money to donate. If you don't have money, you might not have money today, because guys, it is tough. We're living in a time where it's very difficult even to make $1. So I understand making that dollar, it's not easy. But if you can, please put that dollar, because that dollar can change my life. So guys, I just want to say thank you for those who have donated to my channel. I just want to say thank you, and I love you, and I love you, and I love you, and I love you. Keep on supporting my channel, keep on contributing to my channel, so that I can keep on making these videos. So I just want to say thank you, guys. Thank you. I love you. Mwah. Peace. Sharp, sharp. This one is from Jamali. Jamali, she says, Air Peace from Nigeria was supposed to have started an air service from Lagos, Accra, Kingston around 2 years ago. However, of unforeseen issues, it was cancelled. She continued, she said, also when President Nelson Mandela came to Jamaica in the 90s. He said he will look into having SAA flight to New York to stop over in Jamaica. Since then, we have not heard anything else about it. Barbados is looking into it also, with all those oil-producing countries. Namibia, then the latest, I just need to open more. Then the latest out, where am I? Where am I? Okay, she says, I'm trying to see where I left. Barbados is looking into also, with those oil-producing countries, Namibia being the latest, could subsidize that airline. Unity, it get foothold into the Caribbean market. This is Jamali, guys. That even Nelson Mandela, in his time, he wanted that to happen. He wanted that Africa to connect, to have a direct flight from Africa, and he wanted SAA to be involved, to have that direct flight that comes straight to the Caribbean, to Jamaica. So this has been going since the time of Nelson Mandela. And we now, the children of Africa, we're still speaking about it. Now it's 2024. This was early in the 90s. This was early in the 90s that Mandela was also speaking about this issue. Here's another one from Frank. Say it again. This senseless, unacceptable things among us needs to end without delay. I'm sure he's talking about us African. We need to come together. We need to be together. We are one. We are not different. I'm not different because I'm a South African to a Zimbabwean. I'm not different to a Nigerian. I'm not different to a Ghanaian. I'm not different to anybody who comes from Africa. I'm not different to a Kenyan. I'm not different to a Burundian. I'm not different to any country in Africa. I'm an Africa. I'm an African. It should end now. We should come together and become one. That's what we're fighting for. That's what we're fighting for. Marcus Garvey fought for what? For us to unite. Let me tell you the prophecy of what Marcus Garvey once said one day. Look to Africa when a black king shall be crowned. It was before a black king was crowned in Africa. It was his prophecy that one day a black king will be crowned. How many black kings in Africa do we have today? He says, for the day of deliverance is near. Because he knew it was near. It was not far away. This was the prophecy that started it all. The prophecy was Marcus Garvey. Garvey was a Jamaican activist who campaigned for political and social change in islands that had been an imported center of slavery. Marcus Garvey, it was to see the day that a black king be crowned, and it's happening now. Africa, guys, let's come together. We are one. Then, if we don't come together as Africans, the future of this Africa will continue to disappear. We as the African children, we must keep on the fire burning. We must keep on supporting each other, because if we don't support each other, Africa, this will be the end of Africa. If Africa doesn't come together, guys, it's extremely hot in this home of mine. Africa needs to unite. Let me read you more comments, guys. This one comes from Howard Jessica. This also might be purposeful, as the world knows if Jamaica and Africa continent connect, it will be fire. South African Airline, Kenyan Airways, Jumbo and Ethiopian should all have direct flight, as a direct flight from anywhere to Jamaica is like printing money. There are always pocket. I'm sure here he wanted to say we'll always have money in our pocket, because he's saying having a direct flight from Jamaica to Africa is like printing money. It is like printing money. It is like printing money to have that direct flight from Africa to Jamaica, or from Africa to Caribbean, or from the Caribbean to Africa. And here's another one says, I agree with you 100%. I'm reading your comments that have been here. And here's Trevor Bolt. Trevor Bolt says, Africa needs to unite as one country if possible. There are about 40 millions black in the United States. In Canada, there are millions of blacks. In South America, that include Brazil, Mexico, Colombia, there are almost 8 million blacks, and the Caribbean. So Africa must become one if possible. Africa must become one if possible. Julius Malema is always fighting for one Africa. He's only one of the African leaders in Africa who's still fighting for that. Africa must unite. Africa must become one. If you don't know who's Julius Malema, go read more about Julius Malema and the country where he come from, the country of South Africa. When people are busy accusing South Africa with so many other things, but I don't want to get into that because we know it's not true. The president of EFF wants Africa to be one. He wants no borders. Because why? We have borders in Africa. They're in Europe. They cross over. They do whatever they want to do. And they don't have borders. Go to Europe and go see. They're able to move from one country to another country with border free. Why do we still have borders here in Africa? Isn't that those borders are put there to make us not be together, not make us not work together? Africa must unite. Imagine. We can fix all other problems that Africa has. We have to put one stone at a time. We will fix all the other problems that Africa has. And many of these problems were man-made. And I'm going to say it again here. I want to say this to this video. To the crisis that we are having here in South Africa. The ESCOM crisis. And the power electricity that we have in this country. Who are in charge of ESCOM. Before you start even blaming the ANC, who is in charge of the ESCOM? They are busy destroying ESCOM to sabotage ANC, for the ANC to look they're the one who are sabotaging ESCOM. They are the one, those who are running ESCOM. Those who are running ESCOM are the one who are sabotaging what is happening here in South Africa. It's bigger. Of course, they have to destroy the ANC. They have to destroy so many other companies so that you, as a black voter, you can start saying ANC is destroying everything. Who are the people who are behind those companies? Who is running those companies? Those are the people who are destroying those institutions. We'll make another video about that on a separate date. Now it's about Africa coming together. Let me read before this video goes deeper and deeper, guys. Here's another one. This comes from Antoinette Valentine. As people, we have a lot of work to do. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine what it is like for the Haitians, which I think that the people from the Haiti, we have to have our own airline. Okay, let me skip that one. But she's talking about the people from the Haiti to have their own airline. I'm not so sure if they don't have their own airline, or is she still referring the airline from Haiti to Africa. And we want to see that happen if she's talking about that. Here's another one. Time is the master for everything. Just keep working on the channel, and eventually visa will be a history between black families. It is true, my brother, or it's true, my sister. Time is the master for everything. We must keep on fighting if we want these visa-free countries. If we keep quiet as us, as influencers, as YouTubers, it starts with us. To start influencing our leaders. It starts with us to start influencing our business people. It starts with you, the people who are watching the video, to comment and keep on speaking out. We will put up the videos so that you can come and comment and speak. Don't be afraid to speak. Speak your mind. We can change Africa. Here's another one. Keep talking tough, my brother. Keep standing for unity and call out the nonsense and the truth and the true Jamaican spirit. One love. This is from Howard Jessica. Thank you for the message, Howard Jessica. We'll keep on with that spirit of Jamaicans. One love, one love, one love, one unity. Guys, it's hot in this room. I'm burning. Here's another one. 100%. We need to start our own combined trade industry. We also need to build a united military might. Okay, I'm not so sure what he meant there. Military might. As other countries will try to impose they will when they see us prosper. Okay, some of the English guys, but yeah, I'm sure you know sometimes when you're writing there's grammar mistakes there and there. History has shown consistently this keeps on happening. So we need to build ours and defend ours. Everyone else does. Just look around the world. Well, I'm sure what he's trying to say that we need to build our own military defense force for Africa. Africa need to have its own military that represent Africa, because the rest of the other continent are doing so. Africa needs to defend itself. We need to have an African military. It starts now. Africa unite. Africa must unite. Africa must unite. This video, guys, I thought it's going to be short. It's not going to be short because I am not done. I know my camera record up to 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, it cut. I'm gonna restart again once this video stops, because this video, it need to go more than 30 minutes. Here's another one, because I'm trying to read what the people of Africa and the people in the Caribbean, what they're saying. Here's another one. Direct flights okay when we have the traffic. Without the traffic, direct flight, it's unsustainable. Believe me, my brother, we have the traffic. Africa has the traffic. What is the population of Africa? I think we're about 1.4 billion. 1.4 billion if I'm not incorrect. More than 1.4 billion. How much population there in the Caribbean? It might not be, of course, it won't be as big as Africa. But the traffic, just imagine the traffic that will be coming from Africa coming to the Caribbean. Should we have the direct flight? We will have that direct flight, my brother. We will have that direct flight. Here's another one. Brother, you are so right. I am a Jamaican. The issues around the Dominican Republic is hard not to crack. It's black countries, but because of self-hate and despising of African is in a class of its own. They don't think that they are African. They treat the Haitis like animals when they go there. So I was not surprised at the way. Guys, I'm going to reread this again because I was in the middle. I told you this camera, it was going to shut down. So I'm going to reread again from this comment again from Jamali. Brother, you are so right. I am a Jamaican. The issues surrounding the Dominican Republic is hard not to crack. It's a black country, but because of self-hate and despising of African doctors is in a class of its own. They don't think they are African. They treat the Haitians like animals when they go there. So I was not surprised at the way they treated the bishop. The truth be told, both countries that are on the island. So he's referring to the video that I'm talking about, that I spoke about, that Bishop Joshua Mapanga was being detained in the Dominican Republic for 4 days with no water, no food, and what. If you want to watch the full video, the video is somewhere here. Go watch the video. He's referring to that. We appeal to the Dominican Republic that let's treat each other like people. Let's treat, if these things it's happening, this is not an attack to the Dominican Republic. We want peace. We want to live in peace. Let's treat each other with respect. Let's treat each other like the way you want to be treated when you go to other countries. Let's treat each other with respect. If you can treat other people the way you want to be treated, I think we should start them. Treat other people the way you want to be treated. Treat other people the way you want to be treated. I promise you, even Africa will start coming together. Treat other people the way you want them, the way you want to be treated. We can even take it further, the way you want them to treat your sister. We can even take it further. The way you want them to treat your mother and your father, treat them, treat every person like that. Doesn't matter from Africa, doesn't matter from Europe, doesn't matter from wherever. Let's treat each other with respect. What is this all fight all about? Africa, come together. Let me read you more comments. I won't read all of the comments, guys. American and Europe is scared of Africa continent unifying as one. I agree with you, my brother or my sister. I've been dreaming of flying to Africa since I was 12 years old. Visa free for all African Americans and the Caribbean blacks. This is what we're fighting for. This is what we are fighting for. This is what we want to see. That's how we can start developing Africa. This is how we can start being with our brothers and sisters in the Caribbean. And I'm saying again, I'm not speaking for those who don't want to come to this beautiful land of Africa. The people who don't want to go to the beautiful Caribbean. If you're not interested, don't even watch my videos. Don't even comment. Stay in your corner. Stay in your space. Because here we are about to build Africa. Here we are about to build the Caribbean. Here we are about to emerge Africa and the Caribbeans. Those who want to be part of this. If you don't want to be part of it, no problem. We respect you. Let's keep on moving. Here's another one. We love Africa, my dude. We are not American. We need a direct flight to our motherland. We don't need to play capitalism, racism games. We are true people. We know the identity was stolen, sold to sold where my chant, yes, my brother, real maroon warriors, kings, none life, no more oppressed. We need this link. I want to visit Africa. My life, Mother Africa, as a foundation activities, freedom from our oppressor, slave masters that's still doing modern day slavery. Our people want to come back home. Our people want to come back home. Let me read the last one, guys, because there's a lot of them. This one is okay. Maybe I'll read two more. As far as I am concerned, the Dominican Republic are not black. They are not African. They are from Spain. They just not go there. Countries in Africa and purchase cruise ship and have their own travel assistant. They just need political will. Okay. This person is saying the Dominican Republican are not black and they are not African. I would love to disagree with him. Of course, I agree with him. There's probably a lot of mixed race in that country. But there are a lot of black African people who were taken to that country to be slaves there, who have children. Why do you call those children? Are they not African? Are they not black? I'll differ with you there, my brother or my sister. But, and I'm not saying there's no other race. There's no maybe Italian and other races there. I know there are other races there. Okay, this one. It is not a problem. It is the law. It is requirement. Nothing wrong with that. Follow the law. No special treatment. This one is one of the lost ones. I should not even be reading comments like that. Here's another one. I am 100% for Africa and the Caribbean to become one. Okay, he says, I am 100% for African and the Caribbean to become one. Love you, love your video, and I do business and do business with each other. So he's supporting what I'm saying. He loves my videos and he would love to see Africa and the Caribbean doing business together. So guys, there's a lot of comments on that thing. So if you want to read more, please go to this video there. Go read the comments there. Go see what the people are saying. The people of Africa and the people there in the Caribbean want us to be together. Especially the Afro-Caribbean people. Especially the Afro-Caribbean people. Those are the people that I see coming to this comment section. The Afro-Jamaican. Those are the people that I see there. Of course, it's not everybody who want to come back to Africa. It is fine. They have the rights to stay wherever they want to stay. But we're saying to those who want to come back to this motherland, let them come back. And to those African who want to go to the Caribbean, let the African people go to the Caribbean. We say one love, Africa, one love, Caribbean. We need to start loving each other, guys. We need to start loving each other. So let's get back to our billionaires of Africa. Let's get back to the millionaires of Africa. The people of Africa. Now you can see. Now we just need those business people to come together and say, we are coming, we'll make this happen. And the politicians are saying, we see the cry, guys, it's so hot, that they see the cry of Africa. We need visa-free, guys. Visa-free country. We don't want no visa. We want to come to Africa. I want to go anywhere I want to go in Africa. I want to go everywhere I want to go to Africa. I don't want to be stopped. I don't want to be stopped to be going to this country because of visa issue. I just carry my passport and go see my brothers and sisters in Africa and go see my brothers and sisters in the Caribbean. That's what is important for me. That's what is important for me. So please, guys, let us be together. Africa, let us be together. Look how the European, they don't have that. They can travel to more than 20 countries visa-free, my brother. Visa-free. Go wherever they want to go. Why can't we have the same thing here in Africa? Who are the people who are trying to stop us to make sure that dream come true? Who are the people who are trying to stop us for that dream to come true? That dream must come true, and it will come true. I've seen a lot of other presidents of many other countries saying visa-free. So I'm going to say this again to the president of the African continent. Never be a sellout. Never be a sellout against your people. Your people come first. The people of Africa come first. It's time that you will start speaking one unity. It's time we start speaking one Africa. Don't be a sellout. If there's a president in Africa that we know is a sellout, must be kicked out from that seat. That president is not for the people for Africa. He's the president for other people that we don't know from where. President of Africa, you are the president of the children of Africa. We don't want sellout. Sellout 2024, we don't need you in that seat. You don't belong there. You don't belong there. Africa must unite. We don't intervene with other nations. They must not come here and intervene in our own continent. Don't come to the motherland and intervene. Africa is full of minerals and resources. Africa should not be poor. There's no African poor country as we speak. Every African country have gold, diamonds, everything, minerals under the ground, oil. There's no reason to see Africa suffering. Africa must become one. So we say to you leaders of Africa, don't sell out our countries. Don't sell out our countries for your own benefit. Don't sell out our countries for your own benefit, for yourself and your friend and your family. You are working for the people of Africa. You've got the nation behind your back that you need to take care, that you need to lead. Africa must become one. Visa free. I wish every content creator can speak this, because we are speaking for our people. We are speaking for our people who are here in Africa. We are speaking for our people. So guys, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel and you've come this far, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I think this video will have to end it from here, but we shall continue with this topic until our leaders listen to us, until the business people of Africa start making those calls to have a direct flight to Jamaica, to have a direct flight to the Caribbean. Those who don't want to be part of it, don't be part of it. Nobody's forcing. Continue, keep on drinking your coffee. We are on the ground. We are working. When you are drinking your coffee, we are on the ground. We are working. You cannot stop us from working. You cannot stop us until we get that direct flight. We will get that direct flight. My name is Hlulani, the Tsonga priest from South Africa. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. See you on the next video. I say po 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 po. I love you guys. See you on my next video. I love you. I love you guys. This room is hot, guys. It's hot, hot, hot. You see, even my juice is finished. This glass was full. It's to show you how hot was this room. So guys, I'll see you on my next video, man. Sharp, sharp. I love you guys. Whoo.